Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. How is everyone? Yes. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna get my game started so we can look at this Playhouse in game. Was I loud? Happy weekend, Stephen. Oh God, yeah. So I'm a little bit worse for wear today, to be quite honest. I'm a bit like on the ropes. So I picked an easy item, which is the sand pit, but for some reason I'm making it even more difficult than I have to. It's just one of those days. It took me all yesterday to do the swatches. No, I think I just need like a half a day off. You know, that Playhouse is Playhouse took 5 days. I assigned 4. It took 5. The chicken nuggets are in the air fryer, guys. Chicken nuggets are in the air fryer. Okay, I had a slight decorative moment today. So I shared these, I think, already on Instagram. But I'll get another one out. We can go through them. I have 2 confessions with this Playhouse, okay? Oh, God. My chair is stuck. My chair is stuck. I have one of those mats. I have carpet in my bedroom. Oh, I hate carpet. But I have one of those mats to keep the carpet pristine. So, yeah, it just so happens to incidentally... Well, this isn't correct, but... Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. If I did move this, it does like fit perfectly in this little thingy. So, yeah, I have 2 confessions when it comes to the Playhouse. Number 1, while doing said swatches, I completely forgot about this whole drawing kids' scribbles on the inside. It's a bit awkward, but it completely left my head. So there are no scribbles on the inside, but as I displayed, you can put decals in there if you want. I think Sixum has some kids scribbles or something from his last boho baby thing. Put them in there, okay? I'm sorry. It just literally fell out of my brain, and then I remembered after I'd already put the icons on, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I was like, oh, whoopsies. So, and then confession number 2 is that you can't put a rug in this. Now, this is because I forgot that rugs don't place on top of anything. They literally don't place on top of anything. It's like, you know, when you place one rug on top of each other, like they just about... The last one placed sits on top. If you pick that up again, and then it stays on top, because they are literally flat to the ground. There aren't any slots for art, but there are spots for items on the shelf. Yeah, as we can see, there's slots all along here, but you can just 9 key it up there, as you can see. So, yeah, those are the 2 things we didn't think about. Is that rugs, even if they're higher, even if the rug is actually technically higher than this floor, it will never show. Which it is. I've made this floor as low as possible. But rugs never, like, you know how you can't 9 key a rug? Like, if you... I say that and now it does it. Don't these normally... See how it has this weird stuff going on, like it's placing on the floor even though it's not. You see how it's going like behind the thing? It's just yeah. So those are my confessions. I have 2 confessions: no scribbles and no rug. But let's get into the colours. So we have ourselves a plain white swatch. White, some cute little flowers going on, the roof. Probably, yeah, if I'd thought about it, I would have put a rug on the floor, but I didn't think about how rugs just never place on top of anything. My fault, my bad. But yeah, so I decorated them with little accessories from the game just to show. And then we have like, so basically at the beginning you have your like plain wood swatches. So I suppose this one just has a plain awning. We want it to be neutral so that hopefully for like the boys and the girls, like some of these are kind of like unisex. And then we have this one. I went through and I did change like the bunting colors as I went along as well. Can place a 2x2 floor under it and then place a rug. No, I don't think that should make a difference. Putting a floor underneath and then placing a rug. And then we have this next wood tone. Again, like flowers change and the bunting changes and so does the awning. And then we have this next darker one. For some reason, to me, I felt like you should be in Granite Falls when you play with this. I don't know, it just reminded me of Outdoor Retreat. So that's that one. Then we have this warmer wood. Put it with like a black roof, kind of neutral. Flowers change again, so it's bunting. And then we have this is Sixum. Alex Sixum's request is he wanted a goth playhouse. So you have all your for your depressed child. Yes, you have your depressed child. Where is Annie actually? What do they have? What section are the mannequins in? Or can you not get child female mannequin? Here we are. Annie is in. Oh god, she looks even more haunting. Oh god, yeah, just don't. I don't think Annie's okay. Is she okay? She's in there. Oh, Playhouse, will it work like the tent from... Yes, it will work like the tent. It's exactly the thing. The Legends of Annie. Yes, Annie's apparently okay. We're not too sure. And then we have like the ones that are mainly white with an accent color. So we have white, and I think this is midwood. And then we have the white. We have a black door. We have like little red details going along, and a mid-tone roof. Then we have white with blue. Again, bunting changes, so there's the awning, all that, and the flowers. So I hope you agree with my flower choices. Then we have a green one, all these cutesy colours. And then we have pink. It's like a slightly darker pink up here for the awning and the mailbox. Thank you, see, it's been I'm going to call this a labour of love. It's one of those items where you're just like, oh god, I just was like, I'm only ever going to do one of these. This is never happening again. So we're just going to put our all into it and then never again. Blue stripes, yeah. I was going to do this like rainbow, but then it didn't, like I'd only done 3 separations and it didn't look good as like multicolored. I was like, well, we'll do it tonal then. And it fits the whole coastal thing. So then we have red, we've got like a green awning, and then we have like light wood with white accents and stuff. Then we have a blue, again, very coastal. Our bunting has changed. Green, pink, ta-da, And red. Again, bunting changes, all that malarkey. And then we have the lilac colour, which I had to dip into one. This isn't in the colour palette, so yeah, I had to add it in. Hey Georgette, welcome in. And oh, the price is 1,500 simoleons. I think that's a very fair price. And then we have the stripe one because we just went to the beach. Extremely reasonable, right? So yeah, that is everything. And so 20 swatches. Hopefully you can find something in there that you like. The only thing I feel that's missing is yellow. But I've got to tell you, the yellow I had did not ever... I tried to use the yellow so many times that it always looked disgusting to me. Worked on the windows, not so much in the Playhouse for some reason. Yeah, it's not often that I get to use purple, so I went into the old archives, got out old purple swatch to use. I used to always be on your channel, not sure if you... Yes, I do remember you. Mustard. It would look like I paled down my yellow for the windows. Oh yeah, sorry, I turned off CC because I was trying to find something. I don't want debug. I want custom content, please. Thanks. I paled it down and it just looked really strange. Oh, do I even have it in this? I do. Like, it looks alright on there, but in these, I was like, oh, no. Purple is your favourite colour, so you like the purple one too. Yeah, purple is also my favourite colour that I never use, ever. So, I was happy to be able to use it. So yeah, that is it. And I started on the next item this morning, which is, I was thinking, like, on this side, it would be cool to have the sandpit, you know, like I've done the fence here. It would be cool to have the sandpit on that side. I think it makes more sense on this side, because this is kind of like not the serving area, and this is the serving area. Puppets. Yeah, the puppets are from Debug. They're from Parenthood? Or Kids thingy? What are they? Oh shit, have I not sewing them? Debug. Live edit. Let me drop you again. I forgot what packet's from. Yeah, they're from the kids room stuff back thingy. Kids room. That puppet thing, I don't think I've ever used it. The thing is giant, isn't it? Where is it? I don't even see it. I've never used it. I don't even know where it is. Where are we? That's the same pack. Let me do it by pack. Kids room. Oh, is it not defined as furniture? Oh, here we go. This thing. Has anybody ever used this? Yeah, exactly. It's massive. You can never fit anywhere. Has anyone ever used... I don't think I've used this once. I don't think I've ever used it. Never? Yeah, I've never. I don't think I've even tested it out once. No. You're never seeing the light of day, honey. Reskin the puppet show. Yeah, so we're gonna do Annie's back. Annie's apparently okay. She's never seen the light of day. We're just gonna move on with our lives. So let's go to, what's it called? Maya. I started the sand pit. So now you finished part 2 early. Yeah, no. We've literally done 2 items, guys. Okay? 2 items. We've done the Playhouse and a trim. I wish this was already over, but it's not. We still got like the whole rest of the month. What's the 18th now? So it's 28 days this, right? I've got like 11 days left. 12 including today, I suppose. I'll go till the 1st. Oh yeah, I did the trim before I started streaming it, so I did it the weekend. This is the trim. Let me turn off all of these extra lines. Yeah, it's a trim to basically like fill in the top of between the roof and the wall. So super simple, all the bits, and they have like these special ending bits because I kept on seeing these on some of the builds where it goes to like the end of the gable. They just kind of wrap around a little bit and don't go across in front of the gable. Do you have all the... Yeah, I have all of the expansion packs and stuff packs and kits and everything. Luckily, being part of the creative network / game changer, I don't have to decide which ones are worth it or not. So I just get them all. But I bought all my own up until Seasons. That's when I became a game changer. Seasons time. I even bought that, what was it, spooky stuff pack. But yeah, here we are. I'm not too sure. You guys will give me opinion whether or not we should put this cover over it like it's a little seat, apart from you can't make it a seat. Should we just leave it without those on so it just places next to it? Or should we make it that it's got like a seat? You like the little cover? Yeah. Perch your bum there. Also, that means we could put here. I've made a bucket. Why is it not moving? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Cover's cute. Yeah. Let's put this. Like, then we could put like the bucket and spade up here, and your Sims can play all down there. Yeah, I can't make this a seat I don't think. I think this is too low. The issue is, okay. The issue is that this item here needs to be classed as a rug. And like your Sims will probably put their big fat feet through the edge here. But if I don't think they can get inside. I could play around with footprints. I think maybe like a gazebo footprint would work. Maybe they would... I don't know if it's too tall for them to climb over if they register stuff like that. I think I've ever tried to make something where they had to step into an item. Like, you know, like low fences in the game? Do they walk over those, or do they just... I'm not too sure. We'll have to do some testing. But yeah, I was going to make it... Because also the sand is like literally at ground level. I didn't want this to be too tall. Because then it's like, looks like a very empty sand... You guys call a sand box. I call a sand pit. They just walk through the low fences. Yeah, that's what I'm just like... So this is going to be like a... They won't register that all of this is here. They're just going to walk through it. So yeah, I'm going to put like this bucket and spade like on here as decor. And then this will just place... And it should place like perfectly next to the... What's it called? Well, I think you'll have to alt it closer, but it will place... It'll be exactly the same size. You can place it like that. So I've already done this high poly of the bucket. I just need to finish this spade. So that's what we're going to be doing. I also, do you know what? I put chicken nuggets in. How long have I been streaming? 26 minutes. I feel like they're probably ready. just... I think what I'm gonna do... We're just gonna turn this into a proper high poly, and it's pretty damn quick. These are slightly oversized. I have been eating chicken nuggets for the entire week. Can you see that I go in phases? Like, I have only had sea bass at the beginning of the week. We just go through phases until we get bored of stuff or till it runs out. Just put in the last chicken nuggets into the air fryer. So there are no more chicken nuggets. They are all deceased. Well, they were already, but they are properly gone now. Rest in peace. I need some more. Hey Jill, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Oh Jill, you missed it. You missed out on our we showed off the Playhouse. The Playhouse is now finished. I think I need to put in some of these to sharpen up a bit. So we have a spade with a handle. What's this look like now? Okay, that's better. Saw some on Insta, yeah, I showed them off. I showed all of the swatches off. And then we're now doing the sandpit that goes next to the Playhouse. So the Playhouse is there, and then we have this little sandpit that goes next to it. Thank you for always making beautiful eyes look. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Tony is what a welcomer, hostess with the mostess. Yeah, these are slightly oversized, but I think I do all slightly oversized, otherwise it gets a bit lost. I think I want this to be a bit more curved. And then I want this a bit skinnier because you look a bit oversized. Oh voila, back and spud. I want to make you a bit. There we go. While you walk to Morrison's, oh, I need to do shopping today. The house is absolutely void of food. Absolutely void. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have anything for dinner. And I shouldn't be having chicken nuggets every day, so I actually need to get some proper food. Ripping your wallpaper? I don't know. I feel like they should be in some kind of timeout right now. Okay, maybe I think that this needs to go out a little bit. 0.01. It's gonna be way too far. Yeah, of course it is. Looks a bit better though. You're out of mayonnaise. I'm out of ketchup. You wouldn't complain. No, I bet. Actually, no, I lied. There's more chicken nuggets, but there's spicy ones, and the spicy ones don't actually taste as nice as the plain ones. Okay, let's join this together. Make it to like this bit there. Okay, these will go like up here. I didn't put these back properly. Like, I feel like we can pretty much get this item nearly complete, to be honest. This is no treats today, but he's giving me cute looks. He knows he's in the dog house. Huh? Cat house. Duck pad thai. Oh. Do you think I've ever had duck pad thai? I feel like I've only had chicken. I do love a good pad thai. Oh, yeah. I'm now officially jealous. Okay? Officially. I think this is a bit giant, right? Like a little bit shorter and stumpier. Like if we just put it like here or something, does that make sense? Then you have all this. Ta-da! Yeah. So basically, that's it. Ta-da! I think I started doing it maybe like half an hour before I started streaming. So yeah, this hopefully is going to be a quick one. Move this one out of the way. And you bunting. You know, I got to the end, I think, of stream with you guys when I was doing the texture, and then I realized that I hadn't put like the little tiny nails that are meant to be on the bunting, and I had to like rebake everything just for those stupid little nails. Yeah, we can put slots on there. I think you can still put, yeah, we can put slots on this. So you can put whatever you want up there. But super simple, right? Save it. Sandpit. Are you American people going to get confused if I call it a sandpit rather than a whatchamacallit? Sandbox. I feel like sticking to my British roots. And sticking with pit. I just feel a little bit rebellious. You think most of you... You never know, Tony. You never know. Not all, but most. Okay, I'm glad that you requalified that. Right, let's do this one. Right, and then we need to put some cuts in. I think there's probably. Mind you, I don't need this underneath, but do I? Well, you might see it. I'll figure that out in a sec. You don't like the feeling that I used to wear rubber gloves on the beach. There's always that one strange child, isn't it? Christina, were you that one that just didn't like the feeling of stuff on your hands? Did you not like make mud pies and stuff? As a kid, I was all right with that kind of stuff. Borderline autistic, but not autistic. So just a little bit fussy. Sand between your toes. Got issues with it. Trying to think. To there. Let's do these. I think that makes sense. I'm going to cut this in half because big better. There are a lot of, I think, isn't it more and more females are not diagnosed with autism. I don't know why it's more difficult to diagnose females. It seems to be like lots of people suddenly getting diagnosed with autism as like adults. So we need to fill in this bit. Oh, you don't want to fill? Oh, thanks. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing, I think. Yeah. Is it just must be more than just that one, but yeah, there are a lot of doctors that dismiss female problems. Is it so basic? I don't know. I suppose because men don't go to the doctors. If a man goes to the doctors for something, they take it more seriously, because men basically never go to the doctor. Oh shit! What is this? Right, that's that one done. I'm really hot now. I've got my dressing gown on to keep warm and it's too hot. I've got to strip off. 28, you notice a lot of autistic things about me that should have been picked up. I guess it's when you assume it was trauma stuff or that I was naughty, weird for yeah, it's, I don't know. You're 28 though. I feel like back then they still should have picked it up. Like, my brother is dyslexic, my older brother. And when he was in school, they kind of just said that he just wasn't paying attention and kind of just dismissed it as not paying attention. And so I feel like people that are dyslexic now seem to get diagnosed way earlier. And he wasn't diagnosed till he was like nearly finished school. I think he probably had like 2 more years left in high school was when he got diagnosed. Which means it's kind of, at that point, it's a bit too late. Your niece recently died with autism. It's mostly males in my hubby's family with ASD or ADHD, yeah. Yeah, that was quite late for you as well, at 18. Because I think my nephew is also dyslexic, which my brother's son. So I don't know if dyslexia runs in families as well. Right, how are we gonna approach this bad boy? I'm going to duplicate you. I was planning on projecting these. Hubs is ADHD, 7-year-old ASD, and my youngest is 4. And we know he has ASD, but can't get an official diagnosis. It must run in the family then, right? Genetics are such a crazy, crazy thing. Right, alert me. Gotta smooth all of this. Just the one time, yeah. What's the difference between high poly and low poly? The high poly has all of the details. It has way more information in it. For example, basically, you can't see it in this because it looks like it's got less information, but that is like, it gives the appearance as if it was subdivided twice. This is only subdivided once, but you can see it's got like way more. If I click on it, it'll tell you how many it's meant to have. Like this, as a proper mesh, would be 33,500 triangles, which is, yeah, if you want your game to blow up, then sure. Well, let's take this one. All of those together are like 1,200. That's tiny though. Actually, no, if I press 3. Yeah, if I made this all just out of this mesh and didn't project any information, didn't bake it, be 20,352 polygons to make this. But my low poly literally has 176. So you need a low poly to go into the game so that I don't blow up your game. But the high poly one has like all of the information on it and all of the details to make the texture. Christina, I feel like I feel like there was lots of things that did not get diagnosed with you. Let me pull this down to here. Edit mesh, detach. Let me get this one and this one. Edit mesh and detach. Get rid of you. This. Get down to here. Edit mesh, detach. Oh, I didn't go and get my chicken nuggets. Oh, they're going to be getting cold now. You're a medical mystery. Have you ever taken one of those, whatchamacallit, like those DNA tests to see, like, your background and everything? You can do one for medical things, see if you're, like, predisposed to stuff as well. What's next on the to-do list? I don't know. At the moment, I'm just playing it by ear. Because I'm really not too sure what I want to do each time. Bring this to there. Right, there's a bucket. Basically, after this is baked, we'll get rid of like every other line, but for baking we leave more detail in. Yes, I'm saving. They're quite costly. I thought they were pretty cheap. There's quite a few companies that do it now. I had a DNA test sitting here for years and I never took it. I don't even know where it is now. How am I going to do this? Okay, can I get rid of you? And get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh no, what I need to do, I need to connect you. Yes, let me translate sandbox / pit if you're in the UK. Build with a cursor. Yeah, I'm like, I need definitely one thing that's definitely on the list is we need to do the column. Column is still outstanding. Definitely is a matching one. This and where's the other one? This? Edit mesh. Let's just say harden edge. Delete all you. Delete you. We'll get rid of a few of those turns. I know. I meant to get the nuggets. I will go. worry. I'm just one more thing. I knew this was fucked up in here. It's like, well, this doesn't make sense, does it? Didn't do this extra bit in here. This, fix this, and then I'm going. Can this reach all the way here? No, of course not. If I keep having nuggets this often, it's gonna have to turn into a thing. Right, low poly. What's it called? Okay. Edit. Delete all type. History. File. Subson. Okay. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Whew. They're still kind of warm, so I'm good. Chicken nugget time. Thank you, thank you. I ran right back up the stairs. Yes, hello. Oh, Thank you very much. Yeah. I definitely has nuggets. Hmm. Okay, so we need to copy this one. What's this looks like? I'm gonna leave this. Okay, this I'm gonna turn this back to straight. I've literally made my food before she said that. What? I'm so terrible at this whole like preparing for stream, having had food. It's always like I'm trying to get something done just at the last minute. I never have like lunch on time. It's always late. It's lunch and it's 4:30. More spag. I'm gonna call it a spag bowl. Duplicate you. Right, edit mesh. Extract. Mesh smooth. Right. You don't need to be here. He has a crunch in it. Good, like these nuggets. Yeah, I really need to stop eating them. I need like quick and easy lunch. High in protein. That's what we need. And I can't have sea bass every day. Handbag? Did I mention a handbag on... Oh god. Yeah, so I mentioned a handbag. Did I mention this? Did I say it was like a Berlin brand? And it was meant to be, yeah, I was meant to buy it before there was a code for Valentine's Day. I didn't end up pulling the trigger. And then I saw another one. And I was like, oh, I can't find it in the UK. It has to be from America. And I actually managed. I delayed doing it, and then this weekend it had an extra 25% off sale. It was already in the sale, and then it was an extra 25% off. I was like, that's it. It's a sign. So I did purchase. Let me get rid of these. Did I get everything? Yeah, exactly, extra sale, 25% off the already sale price. I was like, oh yes. Oh, I don't know what this stuff is doing. Right, to be quite honest, I think, actually no, it depends how I stage this. It's bargain, right? I think I worked out it was like, ended up at like 50% off. So we're winning. Normally I'm like too impatient and buy stuff. But I wrote it out and then the extra 25% and I was like, well, yep. So I don't need any more signs. Alright. Let me join you back together. Right, what we need to do. Do we stage this? Question, would you guys want this as separate? These as well? Your friend's puzzle. Are you into puzzles? So my mum is into puzzles. And she's currently doing one that's like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'll attach it to this, but I'll stage it so it can be separated out. And then if you don't want to use a sandbox all the time, then you can just put the sand on the floor and you can have that. That makes sense. Or, well, it could be filled with sand, but it would just be like a oh, did I just duplicate that? Apparently so. It would literally be a flat plane of sand. That's how you would do it. I would just take texture and fill it. Sand in, no sand version. Oh, God. You guys don't ask for too much, do you? So, are we saying that we actually want these to be two separate items completely? Or... I think we are, right? We're gonna have slots up here so you can put this here, but we'll style these two together. So with sand in mind, because apparently we want sand, what we can do, we can literally make this as big as we need it to be. How much sand would we like in here? We'll make it like a little bit mounded. Yeah, how full should this sandy... Find it relaxing. I find it like occasionally I'll go and like take a look and then maybe say like, oh, I think that goes there, but otherwise I don't find it relaxing. But she finds it really relaxing to do puzzles. Halfway or something. just shrink this a little bit. Wherever this coincides with the bucket is where it shall be filled to. There we go. Sometimes burning includes filling it with sand. I did take a look at that as well. I took a look at the bucket. I was like, I know it's from Island Living. There you go, you're slightly mounded. If you texture it with sand, will it still be able to use? We still be able to try and bake necessarily big. Oh, the sand is not going to be going in here. This is literally just going to be empty. The sand is going to be the terrain paint. So it's going to be to the floor. So if you wanted to fill this with, I don't know, bark for some reason, you can. Does Maya give you an indicator when you align? Does it? No, not really. No, it doesn't actually. When I'm moving some of these, like for example, if I hold down X, I can snap it to certain places, like X is snapping it to the grid. If I press V, I can snap it to another guideline, so that's now flat with that. C is meant to be like a longer path, but that has never worked for me in a million years. Yeah, like C never works for me. It's meant to be a shortcut, but it just never does. So yeah. I wish it was like a Photoshop or like Illustrator. It gives you a visible guideline. Ravioli. What a cool name. Welcome, Ravioli. I haven't had ravioli in years. Now I'm hungry. Again. I still got chicken nuggets. Right. I'm going to put this to the side and we'll just work on doing this one. It's the best pasta, hands down. Okay. It's a bold statement. Feeling like later, I'm making an ancient Greek theatre which has rounded walls / round platform seating. Christina, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you're sure? Do you have the tool mod? Because I feel like tool is going to be your best friend. Still, I wouldn't have the patience to do something round, even with tool. Right. I think I'm going to try and fit these on the same texture though. Just to save me time, because I'm a lazy so-and-so. Not really, but, you know. I can put in these. Where are you? You're a bit low. Miss Beginning, did you end up doing a black swatch? Yeah, I did do a black swatch. I did do a black swatch. gonna style these two together. Look at you, you're just, I think this makes sense, right? We're going to do that one over there. I want to do these two together so that you, like, if there's any shadowing, they make sense. Curious is Playhouse most intricate CC piece you've created, was it but a more challenging one? I'm going to say there's been a more challenging one, which is when I recreated my dad's stereo, because it had all organic shapes for the speakers. Then there was like all the details for the record player, and then it had like vinyl records, so I had to do all of like the different artwork for the vinyl records, and it was just, yeah, I think that was the longest one. That was definitely, I think the Playhouse is a close second. The Playhouse was actually, I think Playhouse was as complicated as I expected it to be. I think the hardest part at the end is doing the swatches, because then your brain is kind of mush. Hence why I forgot the kids' scribbles, you know? I did it 40 degrees, okay. This is definitely more relaxing to do that. Yeah, this is after I have a difficult item, I will always do a simple one, because I'm not that mean to myself. But the only thing is, this projecting is going to be cray. So we do us a favour and read all the favourite retakes. Do you guys use the monkey bars? I always put them in my houses. And then kind of, but I don't think if I ever played in a house I've used one. Like if I build, I add one in, just like sometimes in the garden. Do you actually use them? I think you should add in some spilt sand to be mean to yourself. No, no, no. I don't want to be mean to myself. I want to be like, if I was being really nice to myself right now, I was half thinking of doing the fence, because the fence is literally horizontal and vertical bars, a few diagonals, and I was like, oh, they're like just square-sided. But I was a little bit mean to myself because I did this. Next, I'm gonna go even simpler. We're gonna do like, yeah, fence. Let us combine. You forget about monkey bars sometimes. Like, a tipped over back. You get out. A relaxing corbel. Yeah, possibly. Felix laughs at me because I brought this up of like hard-sided objects. Say like you do a complicated one, I'm like, oh, I just need a hard-sided object just to like relax and just get back in the groove. Like I think when I was doing the stereo thing, I ended up stopping and I was like, I just need a hard-sided object, just a brain like not taxing item. Right, how big is this? 1.820. Okay. They are so unsweet just to forget about them. Yeah, there will be a matching column that's coming this month. Right, where was my... I did that. Okay, 1.82 was it? Something like that. Let's do 0.91. Okay, 0. I hate the way that every time I go to do this other scaling, it just goes back to the middle. Off. No. 0.91 it was. It's not 0.925. We'll do it like that. Oh, it so was a yawn. Yes, I'm tired. I'm tired. I had a full night's worth of sleep, but I'm still tired. Do happy dance columns, yeah. Nuggets. Oh. At least I haven't... Food does occasionally make me tired. But not as bad as my dad. My dad is someone that, were none of these selected? They were, okay. My dad eats anything. Anything. And he needs a nap afterwards. Now, this has nothing to do with his age. Nothing. This is how he's always been. Accordingly, as a child, would eat, nap. Like, he's someone that can sleep standing up. At lunchtime, he has his lunch. He works from home. Has his lunch. Sits down. Sleeps after his lunch. But I'm not a big napper. I feel like I only nap if I really, really need to. Yeah, I can agree the Playhouse burning me out. I think all of these used to be unique because we have these weird different ending bits, so I'm not gonna overlap anything. Yeah, I was often tempted to take like today off, but then I was like, oh, I don't want to. The thingy already took like a day too many, so I didn't want to do it for like too long. Where's this bit? This is bottom right, yeah. I have a feeling I need to increase the size of this texture. We can all blame Annie. Annie is definitely getting blamed for everything. Where are you? Your personal interior style. Let's think about this. I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. Actually don't know what it is. My place at the moment is not to my style at all. So it doesn't, it's an IKEA haven. It's not my personal style at all. Yeah, the sandbox is the main item for today. You like minimalism but kind of messy. I would like it if everything was hidden. I'm not someone that needs lots of things on display. That's the underside, don't need that. Oh, I'm so gonna need to increase the size of this. Let's just do it now. Let's do it by, if I reduce the size by half, increase the texture size by 2. Right, where is this bitty? I think it took us like, what, was it like a full like 2 days to do the high poly just of the Playhouse? I'm gonna interlock here. This would be this. What else have we got? Done that bit, done that bit. We did this bit. The way that I made this, like I can't reflect anything, I don't think. Or can I? No, I can't. pile you up. Actually, I can't do these ones. Oh, brain. I think that's the bottom bit. What's this? This by itself. Front, back, left, right, inside biddies. I think there's one under here missing. Yeah. It's the top bit. This bit, the underneath, get reduced by half. And you, where are you? You're the underside, right? Yeah. Ooh, top bit. Annie must come alive in this showcase. I don't know. Should we? Annie should be like. Do they have that hair? They have that hair in the game, right? That she's wearing. Imagine if it's just like I panned into the mannequin and she turned into a real child. Would it freak you out? Goes like up to there, and that goes up to there. Oh, I can't fit this. Make how I envision Annie and Cass with a showcase for you. Did you compare her to the one from, what's it called? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The spoilt one. What is this one? Where are you from? Oh, okay. Oh, you're that. I've already done you. Violet. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, where's 0.75? It's here. Okay, then I can do this like at the top, the bucket and spade, I think. But also Annie from Michael Jackson and Annie from the music. ever pictured in the Michael Jackson turning violet? Was Annie ever pictured in the Michael Jackson like music video? I don't remember. Were they oil sport? I feel like they all have their weaknesses, right? They all have their weaknesses in that, apart from Charlie, obviously. You played back. House of Drawer, my favourite is the lilac one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel like that colour was missing, and happy to be able to plop it in. Let's see if we can like magically fit. Okay, how does this end? This is the correct place. Nope. Need to be one turn that way. Save some for later. Yeah, the yellow didn't work out. I don't know what I tried. Like, it was meant to be like rainbow striped for the last one as well. Not even the coastal one. I had just, and I had the yellow, and it always just never looked nice. I think the yellow almost looked almost close to the light wood color. I just kept on looking like that. What is this? So this, cut you apart. Yeah, it's I dulled it down. Like, I was seeing a lot of a paler yellow for the windows, so I did it like that. But it used to be more vibrant, and actually made it paler. It worked for the windows, but not so much the Playhouse. I think we're right. Bucket and Spudge. You are just randomly there. Okay, where are you? There. Get all of you together. Where can we mirror? We can mirror from there to there. Is the middle right? Cut you. Move and sew. Why are you? Did you? Oh, they were. Gotta straighten these out slightly. Oops. See how well you straighten out. Okay, thank you. is that down there. This one. Down there. Flip you. Let's turn these on. Okay, so that's the inside of the bucket. This is absolutely tiny. As long as I put it like up here, from here upwards, then we can cut down the texture so that when the bucket and spade are just by themselves, there'll be a tiny texture. So you better get that. Where are you? The base. Where's this part? Sew you back together. Put you inside you. And then we need to do this outside part. Oh, do we want to mirror this or not? Oh, I'm gonna have this. Oh, we bake it separately so we can just plop it together. We bake it separately so we can plop it together. Yeah, this is the low poly version. It'll be even smaller. Basically half of this will be gone as well. But for baking it, I like to leave more turns into the object than will be there in the end. You know, we don't ever quite go as low poly as EA when you see a circle, but there will be less. If I don't, like, if I already reduced it down to half the amount, like we will for the final item, like when it bakes, because the other one is so much more curved, it would end up having like missing parts where the mesh doesn't line up. It would have like black spots where there is no mesh to reference, so it would look really weird. The shade, there's no shade. Look. We've all seen the, what was it, my first pet stuff round table. Okay? Yeah, it is an octagonal. It's like, if you have a big circle, you need to add in more turns into it. If you have a small one, you can afford to take less. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way you look at that table and think, you know, I think it's got the right amount of polygons when you can clearly see all of the different facets of it. Yeah, that fish table, it was the audacity to look at that and then think, yeah, that's good, we're good, we're good. Hell no, we're not good. No, you just picked up some, oh, cake. Cake. I'm remembering the cake from, oh. It's been like 2 weeks now since cake. Let me sew this together. Move and sew. Why, thank you. That's our handle. Oh, I didn't do these properly. That's along the top. This one is along the top. Okay, flip you, reverse you. Cake. Bring the cake so Harry can bake me. See, I wish. I wish. Okay, this is where we start from. Right, that's the outside. Then we've got this inside bit. Presume it's that, and I don't know what's the other one. That. Save! I will. I would love to be able to make a custom cake one day for the game. Like a functional one that you can put in, you can like make it and bake it and stuff. I saw a tutorial once where it was like custom recipes, and then I saw one that was like custom food and stuff. Yeah, Ice Mama is great at custom food. Wow, these are really not straight. So what happened there? I should leave it like this. Harrie's Bakery CC. Well, I've had a discussion with someone else and they have that idea, and I said that they could do the bakery bit. I'm not gonna say who I was talking to, but it's like, you can have the idea. I thought about it a long time ago, but as I said, what's it called? My Wedding Stories kind of handled all of that. God, I'm yawning even more. Could have finished this UV and take a nap. Right, this front bit. I really can't be bothered to straighten out my UVs. Can I be bothered to? Can't be bothered. It looked too good on. Isn't yawning contagious, right? It's a contagious thing. As this is kind of like a small object, I might increase the size. Not even made any cakes in the game, even though I have my wedding. Okay, yeah, I said I'm gonna make a bucket list of like everything I haven't done in the game and do it at least once. Because I haven't done a wedding in the game. like a new wedding with the my wedding. Haven't done it. So it's like you got all these like parties and stuff. Yeah, the Playhouse has 20 swatches. Love you. Yeah, save. Save, save, save. Next, we'll have to do like a chicken nugget counter into the bot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I set you off yawning. Where is this bit? What can I say? And this, we do a nice little seam underneath because you'll never see it. Oh, I can't do it on that. Cut. Hide all seams, move and sew. Will you be making CC The Sims 5 if it comes out, or are you going to be doing something completely different? No, I'm going to stick with The Sims. I can't think of any other job that I'd like to do right now, apart from making CC. So yeah, definitely if The Sims 5 comes, trust me, I want Sims 5 to be good, because I don't want it to be like The Sims 5 comes out and then everyone loses interest, because that would be the end of my career as we know it. I'm gonna make a bucket list. Yeah, I know. The irony of making a bucket list as making a bucket. Yeah, I think, isn't it proven that yawns are like contagious? Make it air fly to the kitchen. I would love. Has anyone done? Ice Mun done custom. She's done custom appliances, right? I feel like I remember seeing her do an ice cream maker or something. Fucking nugget. The stream is proof. Exactly, you can't even see me yawning. You can only hear it and you're still yawning. Do I play The Sims 3? No. I stopped playing The Sims 3 as soon as Sims 4 came out. Let me look. I want to look. Was it Sims 4? Ice Mum, I'm coming through the goods. Hello, I was on the right page and then you took me away from it. Fuck's sake. Potato fries, French potato fries. Oh, French potato fries. Oh my god. Why is it taking me away? Smoothie blender. Soda. Marzipan fruits. Floral teas and teapot. Countertop grill. No, you can have grill food even if you don't have the space. the other? I want to go back to the air fryer. There we go. So you click on it. Oh, that's a bit small. Air fryer, servings. Opens recipe picker menu, which is a list of food to make. Oh my god, people are too clever for me. I can't do any of this stuff. Yeah, I can't do all this stuff. This is too much. This in itself is like a whole month's worth of work. There's no way, for example, there's no way I could do a kitchen set and then also have a functional appliance in it. I would just, I'd be crying. Rocking myself to sleep by the end of it. Have you considered creating bookshelves that look like built-ins? I might have done for previous sets, but I don't think for this one. What's going on? Why are we looking at Sims air fryers? We're looking at custom appliances. Cloud Frogs, do you have a favorite set you've made? My favorite set I made, I think, would be Octave or Brownstone. Those are my two favorite sets. Solo sets, those are. Collabs. Kitchen still has a place in my cold heart. And I think one of the ones that we were most happy with, I think at the end, which we didn't expect, was probably living room. Yeah. A plate of chicken nuggets at the least. Yeah, I think in my lifetime it's gonna be decorative appliances like that, because like I would love it. Sixum did I said before did a KitchenAid because I really want to do a KitchenAid mixer, and he said that was an absolute pain in the bum. He had to do like a custom animation for it. He said it was an absolute headache, and I was like, okay, I will learn from you. I will not. Bag advert on the side. Look, Vestiaire Collective. Obviously, I'm on there daily. Did you ever make Alpha CC? Nope. Happy Saturday, Christian. Look, you're not working today, are you? Almost spaghetti time. Use the TV instead for almost all. I must find. No, ma'am. Say no, ma'am. Thank God. At least someone gets a Saturday off. Living room for me is the clutter pieces. I use the clutter if I was building. I would use the clutter pieces. Something just fell and I don't know what it... Oh, what's the cover to my subwoofer? It fell. Where's 0.25? Yeah. I wonder if we can get this in half. I think we might be able to. You need less expensive. Look, okay, this TV that was in the living room is a very high class TV, and it's very expensive in real life, and it has to be very expensive in the game. And you know that when you have a house filled with Harlix content, that you must be rich and you've really made it. So it gives your Sims something to aim for. Okay, that's what I do. You saw I recently attempted to play and the apartment, yes, I did pick a too big apartment to try and play in, but literally it had like 4 bits of furniture in there. Because first of all, I changed out all the windows. That meant my sim had to pay for all the windows. You don't normally pay for windows in your apartment, right? So I paid for the windows and doors in the apartment. Then I paid for the wallpaper. And the wallpaper was damn expensive. Look, it was original paneling. Okay. Friend, I always talk about how problematic it's become that every sim has a Samsung frame now because it's just stupid. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really like appliances that much, but when I knew we were doing the living room and I was like, we are doing this TV, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm making sure this happens. This has to be a thing. Less expensive TV sim support trailer park. Maybe we can give you like a mini TV, one that looks very broken. You rewound the stream to see the Playhouse in action. Looks amazing. Can't wait to play it even without the scribbles. I'm sorry. Don't make me feel bad for getting the scribbles. Oh, look, CC is endgame. CC is. It's like endgame. I think in The Sims, you know you've made it when you can afford to put plants in your house. So you start off and you just have like basic furniture, and then you suddenly realize that you've got enough money for a bit of clutter, and you start getting that plant in the corner, and you start that is when you know you've made it, is when you start putting the plants in. For me, at least, that's how I see it. I'm like, I've made it. I've been putting plants in. That's what Motherload is made for. You not saying that you cheat, are you? I actually don't cheat when I play, which is a shocker. But I find the game a little bit too easy to play anyway, so that's why I don't cheat. I need to do some more of those scenarios as well. I think those would pass the time. But mind you, I feel like, has anyone had a scenario that's really good? Because I feel like they're a little bit too maybe open. When your Sims can afford to bring the outside inside their home. Yeah, it is. That's when you've made it. Cheaters are getting cancelled. Well, then I'm not cancelled because I'm not a cheater. You got a frame TV error because you're set. I swear I should contact Samsung and be like, do you want to do a sponsorship deal? You don't play the scenarios? I've only done the Motherload one. The first, like, it was, what was it, first to 1 million? And I played that with Felix, and we did it as like a challenge with each other. But other than that, I haven't done scenarios. I think they're pretty... Yeah, I just said they're pretty open. It's like, do this. This may be one eventual outcome. Do this. This may be another one. But I don't know if it's enough boundaries to keep me interested. You're an avid cheater. Cancelled. Get too much. I have to say that in the game, more is actually more. Like, you know, in real life, less is more, but in the game, more is more. So, yeah, you need to clutter up in the game. I'm gonna cut you off. Where's this bit? Yeah, I think I would normally do stuff that is less cluttered in real life, but in The Sims it just needs the clutter. Otherwise it kind of just looks empty. Sometimes I could even finish a build and I'll be like, where is all the stuff? Okay, where are these bits? Is this? You've done the enemies to lover one. Was that good? Cheats all day. Good. Why don't we have better shower stalls for uni dorms? They did the one on the wall. That was good for adding in CC ones, but apart from that, I don't know how I'm gonna sew this together. Come on, can you just sew together nicely or something? Debatable. We'll try and straighten it afterwards. There's more parameters? Oh, okay. Love the plant sim scenario. I got a mod. Let them be a plant sim forever now. So I also created the Sims 2 plant sim family. Some buildings just look like a cube if you would build them. Yeah, in The Sims, like, if you tried, like, I've always been tempted to do, like, a minimalist set, but in Sims, minimalism just looks like poop, right? You just got to add in so many details to make everything come together. Can you sew? Oh, piss off. Did I just say sew instead of move and sew? No. Can you just sew them? It's better. Do the one where it's like a teen taking care of a younger child after their parent gets abducted. That was one. Thought I had, so you make promo sets for the new stuff. You could make it a challenge, like a shell build based on the promo set. You make stuff that you see. Oh, a shell build. I've thought about doing some kind of challenge around a CC set before, but I'm not too sure how to implement it. I would like to, after this one, do a shell, because I think it's due one. Especially if we're doing like garden and... Oh, I love it when you do this to me. Let me detach this. Edit mesh. Detach. Yeah, now that it's got garden and stuff, I would like to... I'd like to do a shell for this one. Need to do a uni CC set, please. Uni CC. What would be included in a uni CC set? You just want new shower stalls, right? Okay, we need to join these together. Save. I'm saving. I'm not gonna be idiot. Oh. God. So slow today. I wish I had the capabilities that you say, tiny living. I wish I did have the capabilities of like making new functional things. If I knew how to do that, mind you, I'd probably end up, if I could do functional items, like proper new functional items, I think I'd only end up making like 3 items a month. So I don't think you'd want that, right? 3 items. Hey, Simulate, welcome in. Sorry, I've just got to take a bite of my chicken nuggets. I got my sim to play university, but she stayed in her own apartment. I have to say it was very monotonous. Like I had to, I think I took like 4 classes. And that just means basically you go to uni for a week. And she just did like 3 weeks straight, got her degree. And then she goes straight into number 7 of the trendsetter career thingy. And she was getting a promotion even when she didn't have all of the skills required. So basically, getting a university degree equals that you get to the top of your career within like 3 weeks. And I was like, don't think it works like that in real life. Definitely know that my university degree did not help me like that. If it means when you pull out bed, yes. Do your Sims die from that Murphy bed anymore? Do you remember when it came out and it was like totally OP? Everyone was dying from the Murphy bed. It was cute, right? Do I want that? Yeah, I'm gonna have you together. Yeah, don't shoot me, but I'm having salad cream. I don't know what part of the world you're from, but I ran out of tomato ketchup for my nuggets. Christina, enjoy the spaghetti. Yeah, I'm having salad cream because I ran out of tomato ketchup. Yes, I want new shell stores like what came with the uni expansion. They're good for the uni expansion. They little cheeky little swines made it that shower is pack dependent, like the animations are pack dependent. So I think it's from the reports that I get. Well, actually, no, I get contradicting. Salad cream is like mayonnaise, but with egg yolks. Yeah, so it looks like more yellow. No, salad cream is it's like mayonnaise. It's made in exactly the same way as mayonnaise, but with egg yolks. I think it's a very British thing. I don't even think it's around the rest of Europe. Sorry, my Britishness was so showing. I don't even know what I'm doing with this UV. I'm going to be honest with you. It's taken me way longer to do than necessary. I think it's because this doesn't matter where it's laid out. You love my British? Thank you very much. I have to say the rest of the world does love a British accent. To me, it just sounds like bleh. I love the French accent, actually. A French person speaking to me in English as well. The accent, I love that. My dear, I don't know. American guys, do you like your accents? You think it's horrible? No, I feel like I appreciate I really appreciate other people that where English isn't the first language, and when they speak English and they have like different ways of pronouncing words, I find it quite charming. Like I don't think I would be sitting here correcting anybody with their accent or the way they pronounce words, because I'd be like, I can't speak your language, so it's fine. Do whatever you want with mine. Okay, you want a private... You could just... I think you could probably make a shower like that just out of a regular shower. Mind you, are there any shower curtains for single stalls? I don't think there are. I think it's only for the big tubs that they have a curtain. As an American, I think a smooth, old school southern accent is nice. There are some... I think southern... Do you know what? The craziest, nicest accent I ever heard. I don't know where this person was from, but I went on a course once to Dublin, and it was a cake course back in the day when I used to do cakes. And this woman was from another part of Ireland, and she had the most amazing voice I have ever heard. It was not like I'm a leprechaun Irish. It was like so sultry and like soft and lovely that even the other Irish people in the class were asking her what part of Ireland she was from, because her accent was just that lovely. It was just like she should just be reading books to put you to sleep or something. It was so soothing. I was just like, oh, why can't I have an accent like that? Let me... Oh, now I've hidden this in here. I can't even organise it. I can't see it. Like that Irish singer X Factor. Which one? Which one? Was it a recent X Factor? Mind you, X Factor hasn't been on for a while, has it? It was just... She was so... I don't know where she's... I need to find... I don't know what cake company she was. I need to find where she's from. Like, it was so lovely. I'm not even going to attempt. I'm not even going to attempt to do her accent, but it was so lovely. What are all these bits? Where are you? There you are. Let's cut you off. Let's cut you off. Let's cut you off. And you... Did I do a cut through? Oh, someone's a silly willy. Didn't do a cut through the middle. Right, guys. As you know, I've been yawning quite a bit today. So after this UV is done, we are saying sayonara, and I am sleeping. That Playhouse nearly did done kill me. Moving so. I'll tell you what, we'll do this and then we'll unfold. At the moment, we're on the handle of a spade. But what we're doing... Janet Devlin. Oh, that one! No, it was even nicer than hers. No, it was even nice. It was so soft and so lovely. I love the Irish, but I do find the Yorkshire accent even sexier. But I have to say that because I'm married to a Yorkshireman. Exactly. Carol, I think you're slightly biased. We ended up with 20 swatches on the Playhouse. Oh, by the way, let's just... So we're doing this sand pit, for those who weren't here. Sand pit, sandbox, if you're American. Sand pit, so it's going to end up going next to the Playhouse. I think you can alt it in place. But by itself, it like, I wanted it to fit perfectly square inside of 4 tiles. I think you just have to alt it to butt up right against it. I think with tile placement. Yeah. Or is it? No, I think actually it places perfectly. What am I on about? This is actually wider than 2. No, it should just place perfectly next to it without anything. Yeah, if you want to rewind on the stream at the beginning, we did go through all of the swatches and everything for the Playhouse. I showed it in game. And it's looking much when I saw it in game, it was so diddy. Like, you kind of lose how small it is when you're working on it here, and then you get in game and it's this tiny little thing, and they look super cute inside as well. Okay, what's I doing this? Can't get it together. I'm gonna sew this together and then we're just gonna unfold it like a lazy one. This together. Move and sew. Oh, that one. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is cut this in half. And the top and bottom can be 2 different bits. Where is this? Oh, that's in the middle. And you also need to cut inside. What's the difference between a Yorkshire and a Lancashire accent? Because I have family up in Lancashire, which is obviously the other side. But I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference. Don't shoot me. You know, everywhere like north of, I don't know what, is basically north. Everywhere north of London, I technically class as up north. Move and sew. Wow, you look beautiful. Let me just move this out of the way to find out what's going on before I unfold it. These 2 need to be sewn together. So just this. I suppose that you got here. Yeah, if you rewind, we might. I tell you what. Before I go, I can show them. We can go back in game again. End on a high note, as opposed to this monstrosity. What I don't get is how this is all joined together. Ah, this is why. Cut. I hadn't cut all there. Okay, is there anything else that needs to be sewn before? No, okay. There we go, the 2 separate ones. Unfold, thank you. don't know how you keep all this. Neither do I. Don't have a clue. We'll straighten. Straighten shell. Oh, why do you always deform me like this? Right. Good enough. Good enough. I think that's what we call it. Right, so I'm going to do this. I'll texture all this together, and then for the bucket and spade by itself, I can just cut down to make it a smaller texture, just this area. So, UV finished. Let's get this. And all of this is... Oh, I need to re-merge this. Merge. Get this and this, and then we'll do one last time. We'll go into game. Et voila. Oh, we need to remember to get a bit for the sand. Don't kill me for asking what's left to do on this set, and how long are you giving yourself for what's left? Okay, so we can do that. Let's save this. So what is left? This is I want to get this finished by the last day of the month, so by the 28th, and then give myself the 1st to do promo. It might end up being maybe I give myself the 1st to finish all the items and then do promo on the 2nd. But I don't release anything on Patreon until it's finished charging anyway, so it's not really a rush. Yeah, so I aim to really have packs out by the 2nd or the 3rd of the month. One day to do like the promo stuff and all that, and what we have left is so far we've done an exterior trim, which is actually in this file. Oh my god, craziness. We have an exterior trim, which is like straight pieces, inner, outer corner, and this end piece. There's a left and a right version, so that goes around the gable, and it basically fills in the gap between the roof and the top of the wall, because I don't know if you know, but the roofing actually finishes halfway into the wall when you pull in the eaves, which I found super annoying, so we bridged the gap. And then we also have the Playhouse done. Let me start up the game while we talk about this. So we also have the Playhouse done, and then I'm going to do a column as well this month. Siding. I think, to be nice to myself, I'm going to recolor the shingle from Cats and Dogs. But I'll do a new siding. Brick foundation, a fence. But it's not going to be a functional fence. It's going to be pieces that you can put together. So it'll be like a post and then the straight bits to put the fence together. Because I think that's almost nicer than having the functional ones now. You know, we went through a phase of wanting everything functional when that, came out, the tutorial. But I almost like the debug fences better than the in-game ones, because you can just place them on your lot boundaries, or you can place them on roofs where they don't normally want to go. So there's going to be like a simple one and a slightly more patterned geometric one. Do you know what? I'm going to cross off this dormer. This dormer is never happening. Never in a million years. For some reason, I will avoid that at all costs. So no. An arbor, a gate, outdoor seating, sofa, love seat, armchair, coffee table, lantern, welcome mat, wall-mounted letterbox, paddling pool, sand pit, and fire pit. Those are our things left. So, we have the playhouses. This is the fence from, what was it, toddler stuff pack? Yeah, I am a busy woman. You were anticipating the fire pit? Yeah. I thought you can't have a coaster set without a fire pit, right? And if I'm doing, I checked a fire pit, you can put not only chairs, but you can put armchairs around it as well. Which I didn't realise they also snap, so you don't have to have just one type of chair. You can do armchairs or dining chairs, which I thought was useful. So I'll have an armchair with it. But yeah, so let's go through the colours on this. 20 colours. We have a white one. The like bunting changes. It's more like a neutral one. Let me get this like here away from everything. An ad of lamps the other day, I thought it would fit perfect in this pack. Feel free to send them to me. We'll go this way because this basically shows all the colours. Then we went with some wood swatches, so just all plain wood. Going through like this. And then also like the flowers change as you go along, so does the awning. And then we have like bunting on this side as well. Then, as per Sixam's request, we have a black one. There we go. It's got some colourful flowers, but I thought the flowers kind of went with the black. So you just got your like closed door at the back. And then we have like mostly white with the accents. So we have like a light wood tone. No, that's mid wood actually. And then the black one. Blue, again like bunting changes as you go along as well. You love the dark? Yes. You'd move into the lilac tomorrow. Then we have green and pink and the red, and then we have like ones where they have mostly colour on them, so this is like light wood. And then we have this blue one. And again, the buntings change. So a bit more coastal vibes. And then a green one. And red one. So, no, pink. Well, I said red. Have a pink one, a red one. The lilac one, as you can see. Lilac, cute. And then we have the multi-striped coastal colours. And what's cool is that we also have slotters. Lots of slots. Can I just I'll just show you on here. So we have slots so that you can put stuff up here. It doesn't mess up with the interactions either. So you can put all your decorations up here. And then we have like this side one. This actually says Annie in Simlish. This is Annie's Playhouse. This is Annie. And Annie is doing okay. So yeah, slots up here so you can decorate it and stuff. We didn't put it, there's nothing inside because actually the Sims, the toddlers and the kids actually use up quite a bit of space inside. I suppose I can do make believe. Oh, I think my other kid's gone to school. How rude. But my toddler can go inside. Shiny Annie. Annie is shining like a star. Annie is also wearing boxers. That's from the doll house that comes with the kids' room stuff pack. Have you not learned how to walk yet? Because you're very wobbly. Very wobbly. She is looking a bit pale, right? So yeah, she can play in there. They can sleep in there as well. Maybe he can come here and like play as the monster. Oh, is it about to rain? It's gone very dark all of a sudden. Also, the pets seem to be like enamored. Basically, if he does that, then she's going to probably come out very scared. Oh, she's angry because she was scared by the monster. So yeah, that is it, fully functioning. The only thing is that the original tent is like fabric, and they kind of push down the side of the tent. I think sometimes when they play make believe, they like look out of the window. But even in the real one, their hands sometimes go through the tent. They never make animations that accurate. So, but yeah, that is it. God, it's now miserable in Brindleton. Brindleton? It's not Brindleton. It's not Brindleton Bay? Yeah. I was like, I thought I said it wrong then. There we go. We put it back to lilac. But yeah, that is everything. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. I think I might have a bit of a day off. So I'm gonna say that I'll probably see you guys on Monday. See you on Monday. I will not be eating chicken nuggets on Monday, okay? I'll be eating proper food. But thanks for coming. Yep, I'll see you all on Monday, same time. And I will have a lovely day off. Sunday, day of rest and everything. I advise you all to. Yes, gasp, we are finished. See you all on Monday. Bye, guys.